Hey guys, it's Kamaya and I'm back with video number 4 to almost bring this series to an end. The first video I spoke about eat right, think right, and live right, speaking about healthy eating. The second video I spoke about meditation and the power of meditation and how it can bring so much balance and peace into your life. And the third video I spoke about is the lock journey and all things about what inspired me to grow dreadlocks, how far I am along the process, and just what they mean to me. Now this video is all about graduation. Now graduation is literally a week away and I'm so excited. Wrapping things up with graduation, you think of things like cap and gowns, ordering pictures, trips, vacations, gifts, just the whole nine. And it's such an amazing time to just feel the love and just think about all the things you've experienced over these 4 years being at Fort Valley State University. So to me, I would just like to recap that and how I kind of went about getting all those things in check and where I'm at now and things I'm looking forward to with graduation. Okay, so this week I took my senior pictures and they are awesome, like I'm talking about everyone loves them, my family loves them, my friends love them, and it's just a good feeling to know that you've accomplished something that, a goal you set and you were able to stick through no matter what the situation was, stay down and come out on top. Congratulations first to all the 2016 graduates. Second, thinking about walking across that stage, and just in a matter of 8 days I'll be walking across stage getting a college diploma, a college degree, a degree of Bachelor's of Arts and Sciences for Mass Communication, getting a degree of something I worked for 4 years. And the time just really flew by. Graduating high school was such an amazing time, and you go into this next portion of your life and you just think of all the things that you can accomplish and all the things that may come your way, and to know that I've surpassed that, I've made it to the end of that mark. So now I'm just so excited to see what's next, what next God has in store for me. So now I'm going to talk about plans for after graduation. In the beginning of the year, I was kind of just like crashing my head against the wall, trying to figure out what I need to do. I need to do this, go here, take this test. And I was psyching myself out because, things weren't jobs weren't falling into my lap how I saw them doing for other students, or people knowing that they just already know what they're going to do. So I became discouraged. But now I'm just taking it a step at a time. I've realized that I deserve some time to relax, some time to just enjoy my moment, and I'm going to come back home and work and just stack up some money for a while, and then I will go back to get my master's probably in the winter semester or in early January. So yeah, it's no worries. I'm still still making big things happen. I do plan to take a couple of trips this summer. I definitely want to go back to my hometown, Miami, Florida, to just celebrate and just get on the beach. That's all I would think about, is the beach. So yes, it's definitely a great time in the Valley. Now I'm going to discuss a couple lessons that I've learned, throughout my 4 years of being here at Fort Valley State University. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is, stay true to yourself. And in order to stay true to yourself, you have to know who you are. And, a lot of times people come to college, they're just, fresh out of high school, college really does change you. And some people change for the better, some people change for the worse. But it's an opportunity to evolve and to become a greater you. No one says you have to, just throw out everything you've ever learned, but you want to be able to truly know who you are, things you like, what you don't like, understand mistakes you made in the past and not make them again, understand things that you want in life and where you see yourself going. And I think college was the great experience. Being at Fort Valley State University, I learned so much about myself, and it seemed like the change happened so fast because for a long time I really didn't care, things really didn't matter to me. But as I started to notice traits about myself and notice the ways that I went about doing things, I decided that maybe I should take more notice and take care of myself. And when I did that, I began to just love myself even more, and the glow began to show to everybody, and people began to notice, and they're like, oh, okay, the energy is transparent. There's no fake, there's no flaw. And I think that is an awesome thing one of the lessons I've learned. Also, honesty is key, being honest with yourself first and foremost, and then being honest with others, so that way you're never in a situation that you don't want to be in, or you're never in a predicament to where you're not in control of what's going on in your life. If you're honest from the jump, things like that can be avoided. Things, if you don't want to go somewhere, you don't have to go there. If you don't want to be a part of something, you don't have to do it. And I think that is one of the things that I've learned, just being honest and just letting the truth stand for itself. And once you do that, you'll be happy, because you already know that whatever you're doing, whatever you're talking about, whatever you're thinking about is something that is true right here. It's true here, so you have no worries. Another thing that I've learned being at Fort Valley State University is just taking advantage of opportunities, getting your name out there, getting your face out there, being involved. My freshman year, I really wasn't as involved in school related activities. You know, I did the party, getting out, going out, doing things like that, but I didn't really get involved in school until the later part of my sophomore year. And from there, I just hit the ground running. I've been involved ever since. I was part of Dancing All Divas phases, Reveal PR. I worked with Spike Communications. And my senior year, I ended up interning with marketing communications for Fort Valley State University, and that's been an awesome experience. And it's just about, there's so many people think that Fort Valley is just so limited and there's nothing here, but that's a lie. We have so many opportunities. There are so many people, great people that came out of Fort Valley State, and just to say that you graduated from Fort Valley State University is an honor. Is a great feeling, and to know that you're one of the ones that make it out is really awesome, and it's humbling, and it's just a great feeling to know that I'll be a graduate of the Fort Valley State University. And lastly, I'll give one more lesson. Another lesson I've learned being at Fort Valley State University is appreciating your family and the friends, people that really care about you. You know, when you come into college, you're going to be surrounded by so many different people you've never met, people that are so different from what you're used to, of what you've grown up, and you're going to meet people from all different walks of life. And when you start getting in the mix of people and start talking to people, you begin to pick up on things and you know, go a different way. You may stray off a path of what you're used to, but if you remember core values, remember the people that love you, people that's really rooting for you and caring for you, you always stay on the straight and narrow. You know, you always find your way back. You have people that check you when you're wrong. You have faculty and staff that really care about you, that say, hey, you know, you slipping, you doing this, you need to get right. You have parents back home, because some people, being in college, you find out that some people don't even have parents. You know, some people don't come from the house that you come from. People don't have parents here just giving them money or giving them this and making sure they have this. People are really on their own, and it's just a experience to know that you have that. You have friends, you have family, you have a support system, and to appreciate that, to know that throughout 4 years, people really held you down. You didn't have to struggle. You really didn't have to struggle, and when you did, it was just because you probably didn't ask, you know. So that's a great experience, and I'm just so thankful. So yeah, graduation is only 8 days away, and I'm so excited to celebrate with all the graduates and my friends. To just wrap up, I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be able to graduate, and I'm getting things on a wrap, and now I'm just finishing out classes, and it's just an awesome feeling, and I'm ready. So this has been video number 4, talking all about graduation. Stay tuned for video number 5, where I will thank FVSU. That's all I'm going to say.